This question, we'll start with Lisa. How close is the city to using reclaimed water, and what impact will it have on our water bills?
As a matter of fact, I discussed that with Brian today. We're getting much closer. We were talking about Valley Crest is currently storing some of their equipment up at Ingalls, and he was stating how he was going to try to get them in exchange for free rent for them to be doing the process of connecting the reclaimed water for us. So that's right around the corner, and it's definitely going to save us some money. And unfortunately, I'm not sure if you all know that we dump millions of gallons of water in the river every day, and we're in a lawsuit over that. But hopefully that's going to be litigated soon and finalized. And the reclaimed water, though, is really going to help us. It's going to save water, and it's going to save money. Thank you.
Thank you. Herb.
There's actually two forms of reclaimed water. We've got well water that we can use that's not treated, but you also need a permit from the State Water Board to do it. Bill Thompson, our water master, is already in the process of doing that. The other is the court case that Lisa mentioned. We have rights to 6,000 gallons a day that we can use, and those two sources for our parks, our landscaping, our schools. Right now we're at 20% reduction rate. With those two things going into place, that's 18% increase in that. We can go easily into the 42% range by reducing and using that reclaimed water source that's right there.
I toured, I was over at River Road in Bluff today. If you go over there today, you will see the hydrants, the purple hydrants already over there. That facility is going to come online soon, according to the Public Works people. So for that's going to be the reclaimed water, and it's going to be over there. The parks, this was a vision of Brian Peters years ago when they put in the irrigation systems over there. They've already got the irrigation systems ready to go. They just need to switch over the valves as soon as the line gets hot. Now I say hot, as soon as the line comes up, it's up there by 6th Street. So we're close. I mean, naturally it's close. It's going to be up to what the courts decide on the rest of it. But it's going to be an immense helpful way to reduce our water usage here and make our 36% cut that the state mandated. Thank you.
About a month ago, I went over and visited the Wickra plant and met with the plant manager. Got a complete understanding of how the recycled system works over there. As it was explained to me, you only get in what you put in, you get back what you put in. So at that point, Norco gets about 2.7 million gallons a day of recycled water. We're part of a joint powers agreement with 5 cities. So at that point, when we get that recycled water hooked back up to our systems, we're going to be able to trade gallon for gallon on a recycled water to the mandate that the state's asking us to meet. And what we don't use in the recycled water, we're able to sell to Corona. We'll be able to run it to their stations and sell it off to them, and they're open to buying every single gallon we want to send to them. That'll generate some revenue on that as well.
Jason.
With the reclaimed water, the infrastructure's in place. The city's put in, or the state has put mandates that the city reduces by 36% by threat of heavy fines if we don't reduce by 36% as a city. Having this infrastructure already in place, once we get past this lawsuit and we can turn on the faucet for that reclaimed water, what it's going to save us is having to pay those heavy fines that the state imposes on us. 36% is a high number, one of the highest in the region. With this reclaimed water, I think we can surpass the 36% and avoid these fines.
So you've all heard we're close, and if you've been attending city council meetings, you know that we are very close and waiting on the litigation and a couple other pieces. The impact of this is going to be, number one, saving money, saving water, and potentially making money by selling the extra water. I think as residents, we need to understand we're still in a drought. We still need to be proactive and looking at ways where we can reduce our water usage. And being a school district employee, I know we're constantly targeted as one of the biggest users, and we are. But I know that meetings have taken place, and I know at Norco High School, for example, there's plans in place already to reduce lawns at the school and put in drought-tolerant plants, switch stuff over to drip. So I think when we talk about water, obviously this is going to be good for Norco, but we need to be looking into the future and how we would solve this ongoing issue.
Thank you. We can get a little more excitement here.
Bring out the fireworks, baby.
Huh?
Nothing.
Okay, good, thanks.